So it is Halloween. It is time for horror movies. So I dragged Elizabeth out of her job to make her do this with me because we
Don't say I
cannot
never
miss.
did anything for you, you guys. I'm here on my lunch break.
She's making her
Sitting
clients
around you.
wait.
Like, you'll get your haircut when I get back. Yeah. I
And her
did
hair's
just
blonde
finish
again.
a haircut. Yes, we're blonde again.
Blondes
We're
again.
now blonde edition.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
So
I tried the dark side. It wasn't as fun. So
it's not as fun. I tried too. I was like,
yeah. I get the itch every once
speaking,
in a while, but
I know exactly. Speaking of the dark side, let's take a look at Bhediya. It's a werewolf horror comedy. It's in the same universe as Stree, which was a really cute movie. There's actually 3 movies in this this universe. It is Stree, Bhediya, and Ruhi.
okay.
So I need to see that one. That's where ghost kidnaps women on their honeymoon. That sounds awesome.
That sounds cool.
I
Okay.
know. Sounds very cute. So let's take a look at this trailer and then we will discuss.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We find it. Here we go. All right, here we go.
इस कहानी का नाम है भेड़िया।
I like a werewolf movie.
Oh, me too.
मैं शांत हूँ किनारे पे आराम सा खौफ है इस जंगल में मेरे नाम का पर क्या करूं मेरा दांत पापी पेट बोले मर रहे हो क्यों तो खाओ ये मामला अजीब था बेगाम सा न रह गया ये जंगल मेरे काम का क्या करूं अपना हाल कोई रास्ता बन गए अब इंसान मेरा नाश्ता
I like this like poetry, prose, like songs. Ooh, okay.
Great title.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can I watch this like now?
There will be more of these. This was a teaser, clearly, as we could see, because there was no cast. We had that great chanting, that kind of,
That's cool, yeah.
It reminded me of that Willy Wonka where he's like, and the wheels keep on turning and just building.
Yes.
Crazy.
Because we got that teaser for a while before you got more info.
So
yeah.
So
I like it. I like how they
it was really
like
nice.
it felt like a teaser. Some of the teasers, I know we get yelled at sometimes. Some of the teasers don't feel so much like teasers. They're a little more fleshed out, or like that felt like a legit, like just a taste, like just enough to like, I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, me too. And it was, it was all like animated. So, they were working with some animation because they probably didn't have the cast yet when they did it. And they had a great logo. I love the animated logo. Was awesome.
Yeah.
And they had a little tiny bit of a story. There's a wolf on the hunt, and you have the guy narrating, like, it's like he can't help it. It's can be on his control. And then all of a sudden you see a person run. You had a little tiny mini story in there.
I like it. I like it. As a writer, I enjoy creative uses of just wherever they have space for spoken word to like integrate that into sort of part of the tease or the story. That's cool.
Yeah. I like it because they didn't explain it really. They just sort of showed, the wolf. They mentioned a wolf. They didn't show any.
Tell. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing kind of gave it away as being a comedy, I guess, was kind of the type look sort of comedy. It was kind of 3D type, and then it was kind of interesting.
My horror comedies to be sort of a blend of like, I don't want it to be all like, I'm about to say something totally blasphemous to the horror community. I don't love the Tucker and Dale versus Evil of it all, like where it's fully slapstick. Like I want there to be some emotional heft, some weight, like The Final Girls. That's a good one.
That
if you
good.
Like levity in your horror, but also want them to at some point take the story seriously. I felt that might be what we get here, which I'm down for.
That's true. It's kind of, I always use Shaun of the Dead. I mentioned a lot. In fact, I saw a photo of Simon Pegg wearing this shirt. I was always obsessed with it. I think that's like the golden standard for me, of that mesh, because they delivered scares and they delivered gore, but they also had a funny character-based humor. This one I'm hoping is going to be that too. We haven't seen it, but I know that Stree was sort of like that, where they had the kind of cute, adorable, Raj Kumar Rao is the protagonist.
Was that a zombie one? What was
that? Was more of a evil spirit kidnapping people during festivals. There was a zombie one too. But I liked that because they base it, the comedy comes from the characters, not from these big stupid situations. Like,
right.
They make you like the very endearing, so it's the same director as Stree. I know. So that looks really fun. And I have a poster, and the poster is playing it straight. Like this just like when I first saw that. Yeah, it's really nice, but that does not look funny.
It looks
at all.
creepy. But I'd rather it lean harder into the creep factor and also be kind of funny than be like a comedy that sometimes is gross.
Exactly. And this comes out in November. Yeah, I prefer like give me my horror, but then you can have some comedy elements.
Right. And then the tonality can be a little lighter.
Exactly. And then you're still getting like your fun scare, but you're also not having a bad time. You know, it's not too grim, you know, anything like that. But this film stars, let me find my notes.
Yeah. Who are we looking at?
About the stars a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not Raj Kumar, who I really like. He's so cute. It stars, so I guess the werewolf is going to be Varun Dhawan.
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen him in anything yet, but he looks familiar.
I don't know if I've seen him.
So he's our main guy, and he's going to be the werewolf. And it'll be, I hope it's kind of an origin story-ish, because I love when you see a person who's a normal guy living his life, and all of a sudden he has to become a werewolf. Like, I don't want him to be already in it. That's why I think I love Interview with the Vampire, because you get to see the old vampire raising the baby vampire. So,
the whole circle really baby, of the undead life, yes.
Exactly. So this is the third installment. I think I mentioned this before. Third installment in the universe. This is a Dinesh Vijan.
Okay.
Dinesh.
I'm not going to check out this whole.
I'm going to try and say his name right and then cut to it. So this is in the same universe as Dinesh Vijan's horror comedy universe. He's had 3 films, and that was Stree in 2018. Ruhi in 2021. Now this will be 2022. The third horror comedy. And the cool part is going to be the same director as Stree. So that'll bring it that same tone.
I feel like that's a subgenre rather, that doesn't get a ton of love on return. Like I like that they're expanding a universe around horror comedy, because you don't have to be like a multi-level approach to that type of world. It's usually a one and done, almost like a novelty in a director's.
You know what you're going to get, and it's going to be entertaining and fun and rich and well produced, and that's what we want, right?
I love it.
I know, it's really cool. Elizabeth is frozen, but we can still hear her, so you get to enjoy this wonderful photo of her. She talks.
It's my face.
Drinking coffee. We do these early. We're trying to get them in here so you guys can see them. I know we're like a couple days late, but people got to work, as you can see.
I know. So gotta hustle, y'all.
This is really fun. So let us know what you think of this film, and if you're looking forward to it, and if you have any other films that are in the same genre, let us know, because we sure love this genre.
Yes. Recommendations all day, y'all.
Yes. Okay. See you guys next time.